Men are practical. They want stuff. They want, like, give me some help. They want it fixed. And as coaches, it's really important on the outset to make clear to, we're not going to fix you.
No.
This is not about making this never happen again. This is about giving you the awareness and the tools and the processes, and mostly awareness, really, to be able to work with it rather than make it go away. So, like, another one for me is when anger comes up, a bit like when we talk to a child, and we'd learned this in de-escalation training, and meet their anger with empathy. So this person's effing and shouting and spitting, and we just have to go, yeah, I really acknowledge their anger. Yeah, I really hear how that could really upset you. I can really see how that can affect your life. I can really feel how angry you are. And then eventually they just run out of steam, all of this stuff. And what else? And what else are you angry about? And what else? And what's making you angry about that? And then they just eventually, sooner or later, they come down and down and down and soft and gentle.
That's amazing. And anger needs a fuel, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And if it's just meeting compassion, it can't go anywhere, can it? That's really powerful.
And that's a technique.
Can we do that for ourselves?
Yeah.
So what would that look like? What would that look like practically?
Well, it's meeting your own wolf, isn't it? And giving it a cuddle, or going for a walk with your own angry wolf and hearing what he has to say and why.
Trying to understand.
I think there's two words that spring to mind for me, but you know, these are my words. They're not. I'm not saying they're all the words for clients. Is self-forgiveness and self-compassion. So sometimes you're running away from thoughts that are troubling, and you know, one of the reasons we started this was because men do commit suicide 3 times more than women. We always able to forgive ourselves for actions. And as soon as you start to look at yourself back in the mirror, it might feel hard if you think about things that have gone beforehand. You know, when you start, like, basically, if you're always in a heightened state of anger, actually never coming down from that is hard because you're not getting into that thinking side of your brain. So constantly firing that up all the time, it's quite exhausting and quite tiring. And where do you go with it? I think that having those thoughts that can be quite overwhelming, really, we're just going to say really overwhelming, and not knowing where to go. Like you're through a jungle, and where do I start? Well, you need to start maybe just chopping something down and find a new path for yourself. And that would be really hard when you're first doing it, really hard. And that's why asking for support, reaching out, telling friends, partners, bosses, coaches, Andy's Man Club, you know, whoever is around you that can help you. And always seek out the people that will help you, not the people that will sabotage you. Because you've got to kind of look around you as well and think who is around, who is going to help, and be compassionate and forgive and understanding.
And it's the same with our thoughts, right? If we keep inviting in those thoughts, like, why are we hanging around with these thoughts constantly? Why do I keep allowing that into my head? And it becomes a pattern. Because like carrying boulders around in your fucking rucksack. But why are you carrying that heavy rucksack around? Take a few boulders out. Give yourself a compassion break every day. You know, don't.
Like you said, Jamie, the thoughts, they're not you, they're your thoughts.
Yeah, and that is uncharted territory for men.